Malarkey.
Oh!
I can't believe Malarkey is an actual name.
Malarkey. Okay, so once you get to the point where it tells you to choose the kickoff or kick return,
yeah, we got to pause
hit
it.
L3.
Oh, L3?
No, you don't have to pause it. Yeah, L3. Just
that's
push
right.
L3.
It's the sim thingy. Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Super sim. But there's 2 steps you have to do. The Broncos have taken a 3-0 lead. First is that once you get into L3, you hit square.
Yep.
And then choose slow, and then choose skip to end of game.
Isn't that 3 steps?
Maybe. Maybe. So the Broncos now lead 3-0.
Come on, boom.
Why
There
am
we
I
go,
coming
super
out?
sim. Okay, I got to go
Why
to
am I?
custom play options, right? Custom play options.
Yes. Hit
Say
square.
full game.
No, hit square for speed.
Yeah, didn't you want that on normal?
Yeah, you don't have to do the other thing you do. You want it on slow. Speed slow.
Watch each. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So get out of the custom play options thing.
Yeah. And then back out
you
of the
don't
whole
need
thing.
hit square. Yeah.
Yeah, speed slow.
Hit square. Okay,
Then back.
there you go. Now you go to jump forward. Jump forward.
Okay, jump forward to the end of game. Copy.
End of game, and then you're
There
set.
we go. Now we're good to go. Gosh.
Perfect.
How many people does it have to figure out the sim game?
Oh! He drops the ball.
I don't know what to tell you.
So you can keep us updated as you watch, and do you have a rooting preference in that game?
I would like to see the Tennessee do the upset, but I have a feeling they ain't going to do that.
Who's Tennessee?
Whatever. It said Tennessee on the screen. I read it. The fucking Oilers. I got the Steelers winning this one just because. Unless Blanda
What's the
somehow.
over-under?
I didn't even fucking notice. You'll have to rewind your live feed.
No,
Yeah, Blanda's Jesus. Blanda rose out
Blanda
left to
is
try to get
Jesus?
away. Yeah, he.
Blanda is Jesus. Holy
Nice.
cow! Hey, Holy Bible, are you still there? George,
I don't care.
George Blanda is Jesus. When he was resurrected as Tom Brady.
Let's not even go there. No.
Why are you have 2 Broncos kissing in the middle of the field?
Listen, they've got this weird ass horse thing on their helmet. They're into some weird shit, okay?
Couldn't get away, nobody would come back. No Sarah with a sack.
Oh, they're down to 3rd in inches. I thought they were first down, but guess not. 1 fumble this season for Toller, who is the smallest son of a bitch on the field.
In that simulation, can you make sure neither team punts?
No, I cannot.
That's really gonna screw up your average.
Yeah, go figure. Now it's 4th and 3. You'd think that the AI, because EA would be smart about it, would do, the player tendency is this, but they're full of shit. It looks like, Jesus, do I got fucking the hair on my team all of a sudden? Because that guy was ready to jump over the center.
No. I've got it on.
50 games early, or 50 years early.
Yeah, right. But no, I mean, he was attacking the line like, la, la, la. Exactly. Understand that. Anyway. So, yeah, no. You ever played Dungeons and Dragons, Vinny, or no?
No,
Why not?
because I don't do that.
I think
the
it'd
only
be up your
Dungeons and
alley.
Dragons I play is fantasy football.
Listen,
It probably would be, but I just never got into it.
the last version I played of anything like that was, it was actually a Star Wars one. I was running a smuggler.
Sure.
A update on the Browns Texans. The 4th and 1, Jim Brown carried it into the end zone. It's now 19 minutes.
And broke his
Nice.
tibia.
No, sorry. But he did reach 1,300 yards rushing for the season.
Mike Stratton just buried Mickey Slaughter.
What is the current season record for rush yards? I forget.
29 something you have with Polar, I think.
I was gonna say it was one of mine. I forget.
It's wait, it's 63, right?
Yeah.
Completely retarded.
22,900 something.
And he won the title by like 200 yards. Or
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, not even.
No.
damn
It was
screenplay.
close.
Slaughter. Slaughter's 4 of 5. Sykes for the tackle.
Actually, Vinny, you got to remember now, okay, fantasy football, that's not even nothing compared to this. All right, we're literally building the teams. It's the same thing as character creation, dude. This is
That's
your
true.
Dungeons and Dragons, all right?
This is, yeah.
And depending on who you're playing that week, might be the big red dragon in the
Nice, Stonewall.
style of somebody
Welcome.
wearing jerseys.
All 4 channels are broadcasting right now. Thanks for joining us.
It's a crazy day.
Did you just... Phantom, are you there?
I am.
What happened? Why didn't you call a play?
Couldn't find the play and then realized I was running out of time.
He was looking in the player's
Well,
handbook
take it.
and realized it had no football plays.
I was looking for a Bears play and realized I'm not the Bears.
That's why
Yeah.
I use the Universal Playbook.
That would be the Dungeon Master book.
Yeah.
For some reason, I like my teams to feel different, and then I get myself in trouble.
Well, that's because you're feeling things differently and you're not supposed to be. I mean, the hell was that?
Terrible. Terrible. Yeah, but I'm only at the 21, so it's not
Listen,
like I'm that far.
between me and Vinny, we have some of the worst puns in the world.
Hey, speaking of terrible punts, Phantom, when you're playing the Dolphins this week, when the Dolphins are against the wind, control the cornerback on the right of your screen. You might be able to get a punt return for a touchdown. I'm serious. Watch that Bills, or what game was it? Watch that, Bills-Dolphins game from last week. He punted it right at my cornerback. I caught one, but I wasn't ready for it, and I got tackled. When I was ready for it, the wind had switched, and they got the punt 10 yards down the field instead of 1. The Dolphins punter is bad.
So, just,
Chester,
a little bit of advice when it comes to the little local Comic-Cons that we have in the area. Messina sucks.
hey, did you find that restaurant, by the way?
It was Wendy's, I think it was. Wendy's Place or some shit like that.
Yeah, some little diner.
Yeah. We ended
I
up
was
going to...
I was on the road.
Yeah, I know you were. I figured that's what happened. But then Rose sent her big message there, and it's like, I'm not going to bug her.
Yeah.
So... No, I think it was...
God damn it.
I think it was called Wendy's Place, and we ended up going to something called, like, Spiggy's or some shit like that. I forget. And they don't know what the hell a prime rib is because they try to pass off a tenderloin as a prime rib. It's like, yeah, no, that's not. No.
Today is prime rib day at the cottage up here, but I was out of town.
We just had prime rib up at Texas Roadhouse last week.
Come
Ah,
on.
the Steelers strike first. 31-yard pass to whoever 23 is because I can't see his name.
Mac.
That's it.
Red Mac. Oh, the tight end, Red Mac.
And there's a guy on my team named Nutter. Jesus.
Yes, Buzz Nutter. Well, you really pay attention, don't you?
I don't look at any of the players. I just play the game. The only players I
John-
notice are the ones that catch the ball often.
Buzz Nutter is your starting center. He's a former Baltimore Colt.
1960.
No, John hasn't been controlling the
I mean,
Steelers.
I know some
Nutter's
of
a
the
former
players
Colt.
from back then anyway, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Now they'll get better as we get forward in time, and I know the early '60s are really obscure on some of these teams
Like, I
because it
know my
wasn't NFL
Frazier,
films.
and Toller, because obviously
Crap.
Toller.
Crap.
He was an all-star.
Touch the ball.
The ball doesn't want to be touched.
I was controlling the wrong guy. I was controlling the wrong guy, and I ran him out of position, and then so I was saying crap,
in
and it almost
today's
worked in my
world,
favor.
because of the left, a football could file a sexual harassment suit for being touched inappropriately.
Football identifies as
Yeah.
stupid screenplays.
Toller taking right off and getting 11 yards on his. I don't know
Oh,
if
you
that
got
was
the
his
first down out of it.
He busted. Okay, he's got 17 yards on. Oh no, that was last week. He didn't have any freaking. Jesus. Oh no, this week we had 17. Last week was 100 something yards. I misread the stat thingy.
Red Storm
banner,
beat
whatever.
Ticonderoga 42-20.
Is that what the final was?
42-20 was.
They actually
Yes.
let them score. What is wrong with Saranac Lake?
Yeah.
Why did they let them? When you
They
scored
really-
35 points in the first quarter.
They really took their foot off the gas, but not really because they were still throwing. But they just defensively they got. Well, I put it to the fact that there's only 6 subs.
I was gonna
There's
say
only,
I was gonna
17 players dressed for the game.
Right, I was gonna blame it on that because normally they have like 732.
Well, when I played, we had our smallest team was 35.
I know. I remember watching the goddamn line from the players coming out of the school, and it's like, Jesus, 3 hours later the game starts.
Yeah.
The players were still coming out. I think my 22-man squad played against a 55-man squad. It's like, son of a bitch.
God damn! How did you hold on to that ball the way we're hitting?
Man.
What was it?
Man.
The Browns game final?
I was just about ready to say, and in my broadcast, the Cleveland Browns win 19-0. Come back when you'll get to watch the Cowboys and Giants sometime in the future.
I gotta run up to Plattsburgh tomorrow in the morning around 9:30, and then I gotta make sure I'm around for 3 o'clock to go take care of some other stuff. But tomorrow evening, if you're available,
Yeah, I should be able to do
we
it.
could totally do that. I mean, I am on vacation, so I don't have to work. Unless
How are you holding on to this ball?
I'm not holding on to any
I
balls.
can't hold on to
Vinny.
passes like
Goddamn.
that. Contested
'cause you're a
pass by the
quarterback.
Broncos. No, in the game, my guys never catch contested passes,
No.
and he just caught a diving pass off to behind him and back.
You know why, Vinny?
What?
It's because it's Madden.
Yeah, I know. They're definitely favoring the. Well, I wouldn't say they're necessarily favoring the Broncos, but they're favoring them on the catch right now. It's 10-0 Denver.
Ooh, interesting. Police bring
Interesting.
charges against 17s in fatal stabbing that crowd watched. After the killing, police warned people to use their phones to get help, not likes and shares. All 17s will face second-degree gang assault charges.
Nice. You end this crap. What ever happened to Good Samaritan?
Right. Well, there used to be well, I'm pretty sure there still is some law regarding Good Samaritans. Holy cow, the Oilers came down and responded right back with a pass to 81 because I'm having a brain fart. I think that was, no, Schaffner's on the Giants, isn't he?
Yeah.
No, that was McLeod. Yeah, 30-some
Randy
yard
Curbo,
pass to
it says.
McLeod.
Oh, yeah. Well, he used to say Randy Curbo. Bob McLeod,
Because
there
that's
we go.
probably the player's actual name in the game.
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Only
Oh,
the
now they're
announcers
reviewing
announced
it.
that. I called a timeout on an incomplete pass. God damn it.
It's all right, Vinny. It's all right.
At least there's only 4, so you couldn't have called it. You wouldn't have gotten 2 timeouts in anyways.
Yeah, I know.
And the game is all tied up. The Oilers came right back, 77 yards in 6 plays, 2 minutes and 15 seconds. 23-yard pass to McLeod, the Highlander.
Oh, well. Well, it's a halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading 10-0.
Watch out,
Oh,
he might
home
pull out
field
his sword and cut your head off.
Huh? Oh, McLeod. Okay. Duncan,
McLeod.
but this is Ray. Ray, not
Listen,
Duncan.
This is the third cousin on his mother's side from
Stay in the end zone,
Scotland, or
Rakowski.
not from the
Why
mountains
the hell
of
is there
Scotland.
immediate... Why is the immediate action of the AI to run the ball out of the end zone?
I don't know.
It should be to stand there and wait for you to make a choice. Run the ball out of the end zone.
Maybe the immediate action should be you cast a level 6 spell of a fireball or some shit. Anyway, I don't know. I suck
now we're
at
into RPGs.
I'm not a DM. Anyway.
Bowel movement?
No, DM.
Oh, we are definitely hitting in this game. Luckily, there's been no fumbles. As I
Sounds
say
like you're getting hit, because I mean, you are wearing yourself out, man.
It is after midnight here on the East Coast. It's 12:20. You're watching Sack and Feature on 3 out of the 4 channels. Sorry, I missed it.
You're like 20 minutes late.
I know, I am. Oh.
The cookie crumbled.
Yeah. 3rd and 3 after Gavin makes the tackle on the future Bronco, Cookie Gilchrist. You're not playing for the Broncos yet, Cookie. The same with Billy Joe. He seems to be playing for the Bills already because he's not gaining any yards for you. The trade hasn't happened yet, boys. You still got another year or so with each of your team. What the fuck kind of motion was that?
Forward motion. We're gonna go with forward motion. What are you
Benyon with a nice catch at 29 yards.
Friggin' Albert.
What about Albert?
Hey.
Yeah, you beat me to it. I was about to do it. I was totally going to get the fat Albert on. But, oh well.
Did Terrors leave the group?
I don't know. No, he's still here.
I was like, did we chase him away?
Thing, you know? Just letting you guys do your thing.
Do a thing.
Listen, he's just waiting for the right opportunity to jump in.
Oh, I just got buried.
Where necessary.
Holy fuck, Monica.
You can't blame him for that.
Wait a minute, how is that not a fact?
I don't know.
Incomplete
Ed Brown
pass.
to Tracy for the
They're
first
saying I got
down
the ball
on
out of
3rd and
there.
5.
They're saying I got the ball out.
And the first quarter comes to an end, tied up at 7 between the Steelers and the Oilers.
Did I see the Steelers quarterbacks are back? Did you probably didn't. Not that it's a big deal. Remember to put that other guy back on the practice squad?
I don't remember if I put him on the practice squad, but I took him off the starting lineup. So I could plug him back in.
Oh,
later.
I caught a contested pass. Ernie Warlick catching the pass. 6-yard gain, 3rd and 4.
Warlick. Jeez, Ed Brown 6 for 8.
As of right now,
And that was
Jim
an
Brown
offside.
has rushed for 1,303 yards.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's week 9.
And who's the
Week
next
9,
closest
Dick
running back?
Dick Bass has 866. Cookie Gilchrist has 790.
Damn it!
Curtis
So you're
McClinton
at
has
1,300?
Yeah, I'm 1,300.
So you've got what?
450 better than Dick
1,600 left to go, right?
Bass. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not-
You can do it.
not-
6 games, you can do
1,600.
it.
You just got to average about 300 yards a game.
Yeah. John Henry Johnson at 750. Bill King at 630. Larry Guerin at 623. Paul Lowe 620. Willie Gallimore 559.
266. You could do it.
By the way, Phantom, just so you know, I had the fake called, but I saw your defense and audibled it into the
John Henry Johnson gets the first down.
Let's check quarterbacks.
You need to get a turnover.
First and
Currently,
10.
even though I'm sure those numbers are getting higher,
At the Oilers, 25.
2,216 yards passing. George
Johnson
Blank
again gets tackled for a loss of 1.
has 2,216 yards rushing before this game that's currently going on. He
He
does
has
have 11 touchdowns and 22 interceptions.
He has how many yards rushing?
No,
1,000?
passing.
Oh, I thought you said rushing. I'm like,
I
what?
may have. I may
Like,
have.
how did he pull that out? Jesus, does a hell of a catch to Carpenter. Pass to Carpenter, whatever the hell you want to call it.
The second-ranked quarterback is White Tittle, 2,097 yards passing.
Ba-boom.
Ranked or yardage?
The yardage. I'm
Well,
sorry.
yardage-wise.
What would
White
would
Tittle
the
is injured right now, too.
rating?
I know he is.
QBR? Oh, no, this isn't ESPN. We don't make up our own stats.
The
We can,
highest
though.
rating
Something better
quarterback
than that. Oh, Jesus. Not,
158.3 by Glenn Griffin of the
Who the hell?
New York
Oh, who?
Glenn Griffin. It's
New York Giants quarterback.
Oh. That's because Tittle's injured and that guy is having a good game.
Okay.
targeting.
You want to know
We'll review
how
it.
you know this game is screwed up? I'm just telling you. The second-ranked quarterback with 119.5 rating is Norm Snead. It is.
The Redskins are currently in the playoffs.
Norm Snead has
Yeah,
1,299 yards passing, completed 88 of 134 attempts, 14 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 65% completion percentage.
The Redskins would be playing the 49ers in the playoffs.
Fast. Almost gets to the end zone. Where the hell is my bottom go? It's on the other side,
You
isn't
have
it? No, it's not. Where the hell is it?
one Frank
Oh, knock it over.
Tarkenton,
Fran Targeting.
Tobin
Franny.
Rowe, Frank Ryan, Billy
First
Ray.
and goal at the half-yard line for the Steelers.
The horrible Terry Baker has a 108.4.
Knocked over the pylon.
The worst rated quarterback with a 33.6 rating is Milt Plum with the Detroit Lions.
Steelers looking to open.
That was a late hit.
Tracy got tackled for a 2-yard loss. Call it 3 yards. Second and goal from the 4. Pittsburgh's
Who's got the
looking
most
to
sacks?
take the lead again.
Anybody who has the most sacks in the
I don't have a clue.
Gino Marchetti.
Gene Money. Ooh,
No.
the Oilers
I'm
are
surprised.
putting up a stiff
Only
line
with
here.
7, Bob Gain of the Cleveland Browns.
Oh.
Yeah, and then middle linebacker Jim Houston.
There was nobody there, thankfully.
Who's number 2?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking just at the Browns roster.
Whooper.
Oh, well.
Did he get in? He got in. Looks like he had 2 feet in. And
Okay.
Mack gets his second receiving touchdown of the game.
Red Mac.
Deacon Jones does lead the league with 11.5.
Okay.
Dalva Allen with the Raiders with 10.5, and then Doug
That was a
Atkins
mistake.
with the Bears.
It does look like a touchdown.
Dino Marchetti is tied with Atkins. Earl
Nice.
Faison tied with Marchetti.
Of course,
and
this is a
Atkins.
booth review.
Chuck Howley, he's got 9.
No.
Yeah,
Jim
that was
Marshall's
a
got 8.
touchdown.
And then, yeah.
1, 2. The knee is
I
down.
played lots of Sid Micro teams. And then Coolio has got 8.
Jesus. And after this season, he starts his rapping career.
Coolio with the Cincinnati Bengals.
I don't know how he caught that ball because he was ping pong all around and just the ball kind of stuck to him. Well, I'll take it. What about Bob Lilly? Bob Lilly's been injured.
Bob
Stonewall
Wilson
just has to.
is out 10 games. So,
Now I'm
Yeah,
going to have to
Bob
find
Lilly
a
is-
Star Wars
it's been-
once.
Did you say 10 games?
yeah,
Ooh,
because,
wow.
Pretty
well,
much.
see, what happened was he was hurt
What-
the first
what had
game
happened?
in 5 games. And then when I played the Giants, I had all my defensive linemen get hurt. So the
Hennigan
computer
tearing
put
up the
Bob Lilly
field.
back in there.
Gets up to the
And when
27-yard
He
line,
played,
26-yard
he ended
line.
up getting hurt again for another 5 weeks.
Bills have just reached 100 total yards as
For the
LaMonica finds
season.
Ferguson for 19. Old man
Because
Willie,
the
actually
Bills.
young man Willie on the tackle.
For the
Easy
Broncos, Bud
on how
McFadden,
you call Willie Willie, because, yeah.
Slick Willie.
The
Big Willie
Bills.
style.
Mike Stratton has 7.5.
Oh, come on.
That's you're sitting there talking about Willie and then you scream like that. Makes me Jesus. Oh, Steelers almost got a tip interception. Almost. Rejected to Hennigan. Hennigan's pissed. He wants a penalty. Instead, he's playing volleyball.
Damn it. I went the wrong way. Nice run by Gilchrist.
It was in his hands, but no, Keys made it knock out. Hennigan
AFC
just dropping
East
balls.
Sacks. Buffalo Bills have 3 of the top 4. In
Sacks.
sacks. In the AFC East. Mike Stratton has 7.5. Ron McDowell has 5.5. And Tom Madison has 5.
Toller making a gash. for
Matt
6
Ray
yards.
Carlton picking up 6.
5 yards, whatever you're going to call it. 5, 6, they're about the same. We're not about precision. Because Lord knows that right now neither of these teams are a finely tuned machine. Landa dropping back, makes a quick pass to McLeod up at the middle to get the first down.
Wide open.
No, it wasn't. He barely was in the
That
gap
was
there.
so open. Even Eli Manning could have hit it.
That's just rude.
No, because the offensive line doesn't give him enough time. But you
Yeah,
gotta remember,
true.
he's always been a statue, so I mean, it's just his style.
And it's now 10-7, Denver, with lead 6 seconds to go in the third.
Yeah.
Bills go 6.
Than any Bears do.
Yeah, that's it. And Bills.
And any Cowboys in the last 20 years.
The Bills go 6 plays and 90,
Yeah, there you go,
94
25.
yards in 6 plays. Shit.
But he still has one less than Aikman, so.
That's all right. He beat an undefeated quarterback.
That's true. Thank God. That's the only reason why I will be happy is that Eli Manning beat the Patriots twice in the Super Bowl.
See,
I saw a Dolphin fan the other day that actually says he wants somebody to go undefeated because he feels it's a curse on the Dolphins.
Well, they won a Super Bowl. They won their second Super Bowl after that, so I'm not sure.
Oh,
I think they're
well,
just cursed with
they
really
did.
bad luck.
Yeah, they did,
So-
but it was immediately after that.
I've got something for you to ponder and look at when you get the
I've got
chance.
something to say. Oh, okay.
Okay.
On the chats?
For all these guys that sit there and talk shit about Eli, right? And they sit there and, you know, oh, Eli ain't shit. Eli's a mediocre quarterback, yada, 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 yada. Would you say
Yep.
the same about Brett Favre?
Well,
I think Brett Favre is overrated.
Brett Favre was a gunslinger and got himself in trouble a lot.
Uh-huh.
But he
The
also
only
was...
difference between Brett Favre and Tony Romo is Brett Favre went to 2 Super Bowls and won. That's
Yeah.
the only difference.
Brett Favre, unlike Eli Manning, showed emotion, so that's where you get...
Eli showed plenty of emotion.
Eli showed a lot of
He
emotion.
didn't. He didn't.
Eli
No, he
moped
didn't.
a lot.
He moped, sure. A lot of quarterbacks mope. Look
Oh,
at
here
Golden
we
Boy.
go
Golden
again.
Boy fucking mopes off almost every fucking week if he's not in the fucking lead. But
He yells at the refs.
Eli
That's a penalty.
yeah, Eli doesn't let his emotion affect his
Oh, my
play for the most part, unless they're losing by a fucking
Eugene
ton.
Sykes, the rookie.
But statistically, you look at them both on paper, and you say, even if they didn't fuck up the starting thing, add 4 more years to Eli's
that's
stats.
fucking...
Okay.
Ben
Or take
McAdoo
4
is
years.
a Macadak.
Yeah, he's an
Macadac
idiot. Or take 4 years off of Favre's career, and you look at them statistically, they're almost fucking mirror images.
I thought you were going to intercept that.
Yeah, Eli and Favre. And Eli... No, Gold... Yeah, no.
Horning.
He's fuck
Paul
him.
Horning. Paul Horning, the golden boy.
But, because Eli is a gunslinging type quarterback. It just, in those later years, turned more into, I can't see my open receivers, so I'm going to check down, you know?
Eli was cursed with having like bad offensive lines for
Oh, my
like,
God.
ever.
Yes. That was a big
That was
problem
his
with
biggest
that.
problem.
But
I
I
want
mean-
to say something about Daniel Jones before we get too far along, though. Since last Sunday, I have seen plenty of New York Giants, and I'm not saying you, John,
no,
but
I
crown
know.
him.
Oh,
Crown
yeah.
him the next Hall of Famer. And I hope the kid has a good career, but I just want to remind everybody,
It's
he
only
did
been
not have the best
one.
game last week. He had a
No.
good fourth quarter. He had a really good fourth quarter, but he struggled early on.
Yes.
So here is a lot of learning to do.
Did
for
you see?
Daniel Jones.
Did you see the? Did you see the comparison memes that they had out there?
Oh yeah.
Hold on, I'll find one for you because it was.
Bernie Warlick open again.
Oops, where was
I
it?
mean, the reason why Daniel Jones won that game is because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers missed a shit shot game.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
well, that's the thing is you know a lot of people are not paying attention to that, or at least the Giants fans that are going overboard. They're sitting there and they're like, oh, you know, he's the fucking next coming of Christ, and it's like, God damn, dude, let's slow
Holy
it down.
Bible?
It was one game,
Where's Holy Bible?
And
Yeah,
it
right.
was the Buccaneers.
right? And I'm not going to take any of his performance away in the sense of he made plays with his feet, But it's like, dude, let's not call. I mean, even I guess Tiki Barber had to come out and say this guy could take him to the playoffs. It's like, slow your fucking roll there, Fumbleowski.
Sure,
you know,
in 2 years, absolutely.
Right. It's like let's not play this fucking. It was blue. Yeah, it was this one, I think. Let me find it.
It's like, I'm actually glad Saquon Barkley's, out for a while, because with that offensive line, he's going to get murdered because they have to run him.
Yeah.
Well, we're talking about teams that need to slow down, and we could talk about the Bills, but I would like to just point out to all the Cowboy fans that your opponents' records are 1-7.
I am not saying anything.
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you, but there are plenty of Cowboy fans out there. You get on the message boards and comments and stuff that are saying the Cowboys going to win the Super Bowl, and I would just like to point out that their opponents are 1-7.
Yes.
We'll see how they do tomorrow against the Saints. It should be an interesting test.
I sent that meme to the group chat there for the comparison that they're giving off of one fucking game. All right?
Yeah.
Using the statistics that he had in his NFL debut, they're saying he was QBs who threw for 330 yards, 2 passing touchdowns, and 2 rushing touchdowns in a win. Steve Young did it twice in 94 and 98, Michael Vick in 2010, Aaron Rodgers 11 and 18, Drew Brees in 18, and Daniel Jones in his NFL debut. So they're sitting there, and some of the comments on this fucking thing were insane. And so, I had to go in and say, like, slow your roll. It's only one game. You guys are
what the hell is that? Was that Patrick Mahomes out there? Did you see the way he slaughtered just threw that pass?
No.
He just flipped it. Flick of the wrist.
Yeah.
Carl Sharon in to make the tackle. Oh, yeah. In case you guys didn't know, an update on the score, the Bills lead 14-10, and the Steelers lead the Oilers 14-7.
Yes.
And make sure you smoke Marlboros. That's our sponsor in 63.
Yeah.
Even we don't vape.
No. And it is halftime in Steeler Nation. What? Son of a bitch!
Damn, that's brutal. It was a
See,
perfectly
one guy's
wide open
like
halfback on a flare out, and he ran out of bounds.
One guy's trying to compare him to Steve Young. And that was in preseason, this guy says. It's like when I said in preseason that DJ reminded me of Steve Young, it's like, wow.
He reminded me of Steve Young of the 1987 Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Yeah, right. One guy says I need 4 more games to analyze the sample size of his play.
Oh,
I'm not counting him anything.
Flag. What do we got? Oh, illegal block in the back on Bob Scarpino. That makes it 4th and 5 from 4th and 2. So that was down the field. It didn't even affect the play. Stonewall says there's still a lot of season left to play for all the teams. Anything can happen.
At least there's a few guys in there that are like, this guy's like, some of you really need to help because you are always negative and it seems like you want the Giants to be terrible. Like, no, dude. It's like, pump the brakes. If he throws 3 interceptions this week, folks will want to tear him apart. Let him develop, you know.
Where the Giants playing?
Redskins.
They got the Skins this week, yep.
Oh. That should be okay. We'll see, though. I mean, the Redskins... Oh, we just have a... Yeah.
Who's a bigger mess right now?
Try that again.
Who's a bigger mess right now?
The Giants or who?
The Redskins.
Probably. Haven't paid attention to the Skins lately, but I'd still think the Giants because they ain't got a defense.
Have you seen the Redskins play?
No. If they've got a worse defense than the Giants got, then Danny Jones is about to go out there and look like Tom Brady.
He will.
Actually, he'll look better than Tom Brady because Tom Brady don't run.
Mm-hmm.
running was important.
You know what the nickname they gave this kid? And I didn't hear it until after they won in Tampa. They're calling him Danny Dimes right now, which he is an accurate kid. But yeah, they're calling him Danny Dimes.
The new phrase that is overused way too much.
Oh my God, I'm not even a big fan of it. It's like I don't know, those chintzy ass nicknames. Just sometimes it's like ugh.
Who came up with the nickname? Somebody from ESPN?
I don't know. It was sometime during preseason, I guess, because he was putting the ball on a dime. I say somebody take a couple dimes out to practice and throw them up in the air and see if he hits them. Then he'll earn it. In the meantime, he could just be DJ.
I was in a hideout at ESPN in a college game a couple weeks ago, and this quarterback throws to a wide open receiver running down the middle of the field, and the guy goes, "Look at this quarterback, whatever his name was, dropping dimes." I'm like, "Shit, that's dropping dollars. He's still wide open."
Yeah, he's dropping the whole goddamn bunny truck.
Yeah, it's like
Fort Knox fired this kid because he lost a couple trays of gold.
Well, the Bills will have to punt after unable to get the first down.
Listen, the Bills got to punt even during the week when they're not playing a game. Just overthrows a receiver who had steps on the coverage dial, had coverage or a couple steps on Johnson. It's 4th and 9, and the Steelers look like they're going to punt for like the first time in the season.
Do they even have a punter?
Oh, how did I tackle you?
Yeah.
That was a weird-looking tackle.
They're just excited because they knew they were playing against each other this week. So the punters actually had to do practice.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a hell of a punt, though. Got him down to the 14. I'm surprised they don't flag the contact after the thing.
3:05 to go in Denver.
Well, we got 5:50 in the third quarter. Blanda coming out to try and lead a comeback. Down by 7.
Billy Joe with a huge hole.
Got 85 yards, 86 yards to go. Toller with a huge hole. Got 9.5 yards on that one.
I love those. The
Toller just hit 500 yards for the season.
The Broncos need to go back to those. To bring these uniforms back or go back to their original Big D. I'm tired of looking at the Broncos uniforms that they have right now. I think they're right.
Oh, an audible.
That time we got
They
the screen.
flipped the play. Landa saw something he didn't like. Snaps the ball, fakes the handoff to Toller. Quick screen. Oh, the Steelers pick 6 interception on the quick screen.
Oh my goodness. That was not a good pass.
That was crazy. Quick wide receiver screen gets intercepted by Daniel.
2-minute
44
warning.
of the defense. And he takes it to 14 yards for a touchdown.
Big play here, 3rd and 5. Who does all hate more, the Redskins, the Giants, or the Eagles? We all know who I hate.
See, in the NFC East, my hatred goes to the Cowboys, but it has nothing to do with natural rivalries or anything like that.
No.
Oh, almost intercepted.
It has
The
to do with
QB
the
spy.
players
I put the
that
QB
have
spy
had
in
to
the
do
nose
with it.
tackle and it worked.
Nice.
Oh,
You gonna punt or go for it?
he's gonna go.
All right, let's see if Blanda can come out and not throw an interception for
Well,
a
you got
touchdown.
3 timeouts.
You got 3
Toller is over
timeouts.
500 yards this season, though. All right, George Blanda coming up behind the center.
Oh,
Looks like he
Sorry,
may be
fourth down
handing
here.
off this time. Hands off to Toller. Toller down the right side. Got the first down, and he's
God
going.
damn it.
Toller's going to go all the way for 73 yards, a touchdown. I think Toller just broke 600 yards for the season on that play. The last play, he broke 500 yards, and he had that 533. He just ran 73 yards. Toller gets it right back, and they're
500-yard game.
Back down. Yeah, right, 500-yard game. Steelers are only up by 7 again if this kick goes.
Corner blitz. He knows why you dislike the Cowboys.
Well, because he's a Cowboy fan. And I had to share a room with him growing up.
Yeah,
that's why I dislike
Toller
the Cowboys
is over
so
600 yards rushing for the season at 606.
Who does Stonewall dislike the most?
That's a good question.
Listen, I don't care what team you
Probably
are
the
a fan
Redskins,
of.
I would think.
Everybody hates the Patriots.
Nowadays, yeah.
Bradshaw brings it up to the 33. Toller has 606 rushing yards on the season so far.
Ooh.
Ed Brown is 11 for 16 for 141 yards and 2 touchdowns. No interceptions. Let's see if the Oilers defense can shut down the Steelers and try to tie this game up. We've still got 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third quarter.
We're at a minute to go in the game. The Broncos have the ball on the Buffalo 27, down by 4.
All right, here you go, guys. 9 choices. What's the best football movie of all time? Concussion, The Longest Yard, Remember the Titans, Gridiron Gang, The Blind Side. Really, is Jerry Maguire?
To Buffalo.
Is Jerry Maguire really a football movie?
Well, there's football action.
Yeah,
on the screen.
radio, the long shots, or Friday Night Lights.
Rudy wasn't even a choice.
I'm surprised that Rudy wasn't even a choice. That's just crazy.
Yeah.
Neither was Marshall.
Well, then this isn't a good list.
Yes, this is a terrible, terrible movie. What the hell?
Oh, Mac Yoho with an elbow sprain.
Waterboy wasn't even a choice.
Patriots dynasty come to an end.
Everybody wants to see the Patriots dynasty come to an end.
Which version, The Longest Yard, was on there?
Adam Sandler.
Oh,
I
like that one, but Burt Reynolds should be on there.
Yeah, that's because you like Burt Reynolds' famous poster.
No, I watched a good football movie the other day, but it's so old nobody would even think about it. It's Jim Thorpe All-American from 1951.
Yeah, nobody would think about that. Oh, the Steelers punt the ball to the Oilers and down it at the 2.
Oh.
I'm behind. Oh my goodness.
Charlie Toller coming out with 127 rushes for 606 yards and 8 touchdowns on the season.
Their defense is terrible, so it's not over yet.
Starting from the 2-yard line.
I couldn't get my game plan in the way like I did against the Rams.
Power eye left, double tight end.
Didn't get the first downs.
Fakes the handoff.
Yeah.
Completed to Dixon for 22 yards. 21 yards.
Stay in the end zone. And now because of that injury, I only have 2 timeouts.
The Oilers get themselves out of their end zone there, so they ain't got to worry about getting sacked in the end zone anytime soon. Unless they fuck it up, which is a high possibility. Let's see if Blanda can't throw an interception on this drive. Hand off to Toller right up the middle. Oh, he gets hit hard. He gets hit really hard. Toller is injured, clutching his shoulder. Got 1 yard on the play. Actually, looks like he's clutching his heart. Maybe he had a heart attack on that one. He got drilled. He's sitting on a bench, still complaining about something.
What the fuck?
I don't know. Billy Cannon is in. 2nd and 9 from the 25. Hand off to Cannon to the right side. He's running down the field, breaking past the 50 to the 47 of the Oilers. First rush for 28 yards for Billy Cannon in the game.
48.
And the Steelers coach is looking like, what the hell? Somebody needs to tackle number 20. Billy Cannon slashing and gashing.
That's too far to kick a field goal.
No, it ain't. You just got to have a good kicker.
That's 65 yards right now in Denver, although...
Come on, you can do it.
It might be worth it, but...
Use your punter.
Jesus
Glenda
Christ.
fakes the handoff.
I passed the line of scrimmage.
Deep pass to Hennigan for a touchdown. 47-yard pass. And the Oilers have made this a game.
Well, congratulations, Phantom. I came back. You took a 10-0 lead. I came back to the lead, and you held on, and then you held on.
Blanda gunned that one right down the middle to Hennigan, who was just feet ahead of his coverage and pulled off a nice
the contested
catch.
pass thing just irritates me. I don't know what I'm doing. I see you and you
then
can
the
catch this
cameraman
game.
comes and
John
shows
do it
the
all the time. I
camera
don't
up
know. I try doing the possession catch. It doesn't work. But
Well, like, so on my touchdown catch, I had to do the rapid catch, the square button. Yeah. Because you're away from your guy. And then if it's up in the air one-on-one, you got to do the triangle catch.
yeah, that
Aggressive.
never works. That never works. For
You gotta
me.
hold the button. The game is now
I
tied
know, but
with 2 minutes and 16 seconds left in the third quarter. Keys is bringing the ball
that's
up
the
to the
final from
25.
here in
Gets away from
Denver.
the first tackle.
Denver
Gets to the
17, Buffalo
26.
14. Buffalo's playoff hopes take a huge blow. They're now 5-4 with the bye week next week. Until next time, I'm Vinny Vincent.
And where everybody else.
God bless America.
The Oilers are trying to make this a game, man. Why can't they play this hard when I'm running them? What the hell?
Now I got to start thinking about playoffs here and what I need. Obviously, the Colts
Fakes
would
the
want the
handoff.
Steelers to
Brown
win.
looking
They're
for a
far enough ahead
receiver.
of
Brown
the
dropping back.
Oilers.
Brown taking forever and
They
a
might actually
day.
want the Oilers
There's a
to win.
flag on the play. Brown throwing and missing his
Broncos are now ahead of the Bills.
Holding on the offense. Took forever and a day to gave Brown plenty of time. Obviously, there's going to be holding on that one. Gosh.
Alarm anyone, but Billy Joe had 21 yards, so he might be closing in on Jim Brown.
So the Raiders move up into the
Ed Brown
6th
gets
seed now
sacked
and
at the
will go to
6th.
Houston
The
in
Oilers are
playoffs.
putting on the heat.
Yep.
Wait, what?
The Steelers could possibly take that from the Raiders, but right now the Raiders have the 6th
Hi,
seed.
Stonewall. Welcome to my game where I am watching everybody play because both of my teams. I can't do the sim, or I'm doing the sim. But it looks like the momentum is starting to shift here.
Okay. Bills have a new injury.
2 points.
The Bills have a new injury. Herb Patera is out for 5 weeks with a shoulder tear.
He hurt his patera.
Yeah.
Powers goes in
Real quick,
motion.
let me try and get
Hand off to
my
Johnson.
schedule out
Johnson
here.
up to the 12-yard line, 11-yard line. Third
Tomorrow
and
night
25.
it will be on my channel, the Colts at the Chiefs. And then Tuesday night, I will do the showcase game of the Panthers and Vikings. Thursday night, the Jets and Cardinals.
Yeah,
And that's it for my channel. I'll
Quick
go put
pass
the
underneath to
Chargers on
Johnson.
autopilot for you.
Johnson gets close to the first down. Did he get it? Fourth and
Phantom, 'cause
inches.
You're playing the Chargers.
4th and inches. Will the Steelers go for it to try and keep the drive alive, or are they going to punt away to the Oilers, who are getting hot? I am by far one of the worst colored commentary guys there ever is.
Listen, You do the best you can. You work
Yeah. Right. They are punting the ball. I would love to see a fake here.
Packers are on a bye. You've got 2 trades to approve with the 49ers.
Brown's the punter also? I didn't ever realize that. Anyway.
Yep.
The Oilers get the ball at the 19.
You work at a nuclear power plant, not something important, right?
Listen, I deal with math every day.
Yeah.
Reading name tags is not one of them. Right. I really need to stop talking because I think I'm starting to lose my voice. That's just weird. Blanda coming out, hands the ball off to Cannon. Cannon breaks away for the first tackle, breaks it out to the right side, and he is going. He is looking like he's going to go all the way. He is gone. Cannon just busted it for 81 yards, and the Oilers have taken the lead.
I don't have any teams in the playoffs now.
Steelers look stunned.
Hey, here's another comment. Mike Tomlin's an overrated head coach. True or false?
I like Mike Tomlin, actually.
If the Steelers were willing to fire coaches, he wouldn't be there anymore.
No,
But since the Steelers haven't fired a coach, the Steelers haven't fired a coach since 1968. So
hey, did you notice that when the teams are simming, they don't juke by accident?
yeah, right.
One play, 81 yards, 12 seconds. Billy Cannon coming out of the gate hot on
Future
fire.
Future Raider tight end Billy Cannon.
Wow. While he's with the Oilers, that's all I give a shit about. Yeah. Bradshaw coming up, gets to 24, 26, 27, 28-yard line. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. The score is 10. Houston Oilers, 28-21. The Pittsburgh Steelers. This game is getting intense. Johnson up the middle for 2 yards.
All you got to do with them, I believe, is just approve trades. Because I sent them both to you already. It's one with the Vikings, one with the Packers.
So you want to hear something interesting and kind of funny? It's not really interesting. It's more funny. My brother, Matt, who is a Bills fan, tried to tell me that the Tennessee Titans abbreviation back in the 90s when they first moved to Tennessee was TITS. I cannot find anything anywhere where that was the case.
Nope.
And that's what I told him.
First of all, that would be the abbreviation on the last name, the nickname. Right. And the NFL doesn't do that.
No.
They abbreviate the first name, it's the first 3 letters.
Right.
Unless it's a 2-syllable or a 2-word name, like Kansas City, and then it's K.C.
Right.
The only time they will abbreviate the last name is if it's was the Rams and Raiders when they were both in LA. It was RAM and RAI. Yeah. But even with the LA teams now, it's LAL and LAC. So
yeah. And how would you not notice
LAR and LAC
when you did it? You know what I mean?
No, it was never
even back in the 90s. That was a word you couldn't say on TV.
All right, I'm gonna get you kicked off YouTube right now. The deadly words you cannot say on TV: shit, piss, fuck, cocksucker, motherfucker, farts, tits, turd, and twat.
That's totally not it. There's only 7.
I know. There's a few. It's a song by Blink-182. The 7 deadly words. The 7 deadly words were in there.
There was a bit by George Carlin.
Cocksucker, motherfucker, farts, tits, turd, and twat. Blink-182 added the other 3 words.
Yeah. That's because Blink-182 was high when they wrote their music.
Who wrote that song? There was a song that was like, I was high when I wrote this. It was in the 90s.
Probably.
The Verve Pipe, maybe?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Wait, was that the penis song?
No, you're thinking of
Detachable Penis.
Yes. Who did that song? Hey Google. Who sang Detachable Penis?
Google said, "Fuck you, Vinny."
King Missile.
That's it. Yes. The band named after a penis. Yeah. Oh Jesus. I said, Google said, fuck you, Vinny, and my phone popped up, said, Google said, fuck you, Minnie. What the hell?
Well, remember when we were in the hotel in New Jersey and I started saying,
God.
hey, Google, and everybody's phones lit up.
Yeah.
No, Google, go to sleep. I didn't talk to you.
The Steelers are fighting to keep this drive alive. This is 2nd and 2. Steelers are at the Oilers 37. 2nd down and 2 with 6:20 left in the game. Trying to tie it up. Hand off to Tracy. Tracy gets the first down and a little bit more up to the 33-yard line. Jesus Christ. Brown drops back to pass, looking, running out to the right, possibly going to take off. He takes off looking for slides, 2nd down and 8 yards, or 2nd and 2, 4, 6. Yeah, because I can't count them for yardage, whatever. 2nd and 4, he gained 6 on the rush. Actually got flushed out of the pocket. Vaping is bad for you, don't you know?
I love the comments. Such a beautiful song, really touching and tells a great story. Sounds like a 12-year-old listing off all the cool new words his older sister taught him. But
Brown had all day to throw and ended up getting sacked. 3rd and 12.
I got here by yelling random cuss words at Siri. I want this played at my funeral. Here's one. This is literally my vocabulary.
Yeah, that's about mine too.
This is what I sound like when my Wi-Fi keeps dropping.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Hey, did your Wi-Fi issue go away, or is your password not working right?
No, I haven't had anybody on my Wi-Fi since I changed the username and password.
There you go. False start or delay a game. False start against the Steelers. It is now 3rd and 17. From the
if they do
40.
get on again, if they do get on again, I will change the Wi-Fi name to Immigration Control.
Yes, ICE. ICE Network 1. Brown throwing out to the right. Johnson. Oh, I don't know if he left or dropped. I think he dropped. It is now 4th and 8 at the 31. The Steelers have 4 minutes 46 seconds left. And they're going to go for a field goal. I can't believe they're going for a field goal.
How does that affect the NFC East?
I don't know.
Ooh.
And the ball is... The kick is blocked. The Steelers recovered a ball, but do not get the first down. The Oilers blocked the field goal attempt. The Oilers all of a sudden showed up to this game and said, you know what? We're going to stick it in your ass. And there's nothing you can do about it. Billy Cannon coming out. 2 attempts for 109 yards, averaging 54.5 yards per carry and a touchdown. Billy Cannon is just on fire.
Such language on a Sunday.
Listen, me and the man upstairs have an understanding.
Yeah, it's
Billy Cannon, another rush. He's up to 124 yards, averaging 41.3 yards per carry.
Where he was a former Heisman Trophy.
Yeah, and he was also a former league leader, because I can't speak today. Wow. And they're going to hand off to Cannon again, but Cannon gets shut down this time. Doesn't get nowhere.
Pittsburgh
maybe a
with
yard.
Only 56 rushing yards. Okay.
Yeah, Johnson has gotten nowhere. They've allowed 219 yards.
What will the Steelers record be after this?
5-4, I think, if they lose. Landa all day to throw and get sacked.
I remember thinking that the Steelers could possibly take the 6th seed from the Raiders if they can win. I don't know what the tiebreakers are, so I'm not. Lou Michaels, future Colt with Zach. The guy who wanted to kick Joe Namath's ass in '68. Hey Namath, we're gonna kick your... I'll tell you something, we're gonna win the game, I guarantee it.
Big sack for the Steelers on 2nd down. Puts the Oilers at a 3rd and 17. My bad. Landa comes out and shotgun left. 2 receivers right. Drops back to pass. Looking for a receiver. Finds Smith underneath, the 3rd string running back. And he does not get a first down. It'll be 4th and 8 at the 46. At the Steelers 46.
With 3:05 to go.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to eat themselves as far as this competition, you know, for the playoffs. Everybody needs to implode and just get a lot of losses to help me out. So if the better outcome for me, is the Oilers to win.
Back in a pass or punt formation. Burning the time. 2.5 minutes left in the game.
I'm sure.
Punts
doing
away.
my part in,
Fair catch.
I'm sure doing my part in racking up
went to the end
losses.
zone. Yeah, right. The Oilers will come out at the 20 with 2:25. Or no, the Steelers, my bad, will come out with 2:25 left and 80 yards to go to tie it up.
Chargers
Oilers
Patriots
in
game is a
dime
marquee
defense.
matchup. 8-0 versus 5-2.
Brown drops back. No running back for coverage. Throws to Tracy out to the left. Underneath, they get about 7 yards on the play. Clock stops at 2:20.
Cock stops.
Clock. There's an L in there, clock. Unless you got cock on the brain. In that case, we might want to take an... I don't know. You want to tell us something, Benny? It's all right.
Jaguars lead the Ravens 20-7, but Eddie Money has 2 interceptions.
I don't think
Saints
that's what
on
you
top
wanted
of the
to tell
Bucks, 20-17. Giving a score update here. It's the 1 o'clock games are underway. I don't believe... yeah, I think we've all done... Well, Phantom and I did a Thursday night game, but you guys both did 1 o'clock games, I believe.
Always tongue-tied. I don't remember. I think it was. Brown drops back to pass, looking right, throws short to Dial, who gets... No, he drops a ball, incomplete. 3rd down and 3.
All moves have been complete, and all games are eligible to be played.
Awesome. 3rd and 3 with 2:15 left in the game. Steelers got all 3 of their timeouts left.
Al Bundy for the Buccaneers is 135 and filled my mouth with farts. I didn't catch the...
What?
The Buccaneers is running back. Al Bundy is the quarterback, and the running back, Phil, my mouth with farts.
Why is Al Bundy not the running back?
He's a quarterback. I don't know. When I was looking for names, I needed
Johnson
a quarterback
gets a short pass and gets the first down. Runs out of bounds with 2:08 left in the game. Down to the
I need to learn how to
Oilers 46.
I need to learn how to cover the screen pass because that killed me.
46. Yeah.
John Henry
30,
Johnson
40.
has reached 100 yards.
No, it's the Oilers or Steelers 46. Yeah, it took him a minute. This has been a fight for the Steelers, actually. This has been more of a fight than I thought. They had a passing game right off the bat. Johnson was getting a couple gashes here and there, but Brown is 20 of 26, so he's not doing too bad. Brown's dropping back to pass
John
out of
Henry
shotgun.
Johnson, 8 receptions.
He's got all day.
100
Throws a
yards.
pass incomplete. Pressure from the right side. 2:03 left, 2nd and 10. I'm gonna turn off my YouTube so as to not kill my phone. Brown
Fill
drops
my
back
mouth with
looking for...
farts. It's 43
Brown
yards.
gets sacked, but there's a flag on the play. Is it a face mask? Holding on the offense. That's going to get declined, and it'll be 3rd and 18.
The Eagles leading the Bengals in the 4th, 42-7, and Sonny Jurgensen has 4 touchdown passes.
3rd down conversion here needed for the Steelers. Brown drops back, looking for a receiver. taking all day. Throws a deep bullet. Caught by Burrow down the middle. Down to the 18-yard line. Steelers going no huddle. Clock is ticking at 1:42. Shotgun left. Brown looking again. Got all day. Rolls out to the left. Rolls, looking. Throws the ball. Touchdown. Holy shit. First receiving touchdown to Carpenter. And the Steelers are now down by 1, awaiting the PAT. With a minute 33 left in this game. This game is a real boxing match, really. I mean, they are just punching back and forth.
Doctor.
That sounds like a bad name for a blowjob. Anyway, as we await the PAT,
it's a Jim Ross special he used to call.
And the point,
bloody wrestling matches.
The game is tied with minute 33 left. Both teams have all their timeouts. It's crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. Sandusky comes to the sideline. Yay! And the ball is away. Oilers take it in the end zone. Frazier's just going to kneel it. Brings it out to 25. Minute 33 to go with 75 yards away from a win. Landa is 10 of 13 for 175, 2 touchdowns and an interception. Anyway,
hypothetically, if the video gets blocked because of that song, just mute that section. There's a way you can do it.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about it.
Because I doubt that song will have a copyright.
Well, even if it
might have
did,
a copyright on it, but
it was too short. It wasn't also a predominant thing. They typically don't have an issue with it being a short blurb or whatever, or even in the background for that matter.
Well, I had a video blocked once because I was listening to music in the background, and one song came on, and I ended up having to mute that section of the video to get the video back on.
Landa throws
it's
underneath
easy.
McLeod.
It's just something you can click on.
3rd and 2, going no huddle. Yeah, I'm not too worried about it. If we happen to notice it gets blocked, or if I get a notification, we'll go over it. But Blanda drops back, looking for a receiver, throwing underneath again to Cannon. Cannon gets the first down and runs out of bounds. At their own 35-yard line, 1st and 10, minute 10 left in the game.
Jaguars leading the Ravens 20-7. Arnold Palmer has a touchdown. For the Ravens, Chandler Bing with 1 reception.
I'm surprised Chandler can actually take a hit.
Well, it didn't say he got hit. He just has 1 reception. He might have walked out of bounds.
I'm talking about playing football in general. The guy would be scared to catch one.
Can you
looks, throws right, catches right. McLeod wide open for a gain about McLeod, whatever. About 15 yards.
Who the fuck is McLeod?
McLeod. No huddle. Shotgun right. Blanda drops back again. There's a blitz. Blanda steps up, throws right. Incomplete pass. Just out of the reach of his receiver down the right sideline.
Sonny Jurgensen, 16 of 20, 172 yards, 4 touchdowns. Tommy McDonald, 5 receptions, 52 yards to the Eagles. Meanwhile, on the Bengals side, Colin Montgomery has 11 carries.
Cannon tearing it up. Cannon is going to go all the way, 44 yards for a touchdown down the left side. Cannon is literally on fire. I think his cleats have melted to his feet.
You mix that in with the long touchdown run by Toller, and the Steelers' defense is just getting gashed.
Destroyed.
Who do I play the Steelers?
I don't know.
Well, the Steelers did give up almost 300 yards in one round.
Well, they've given up almost 300 yards to these two guys, too. Jesus. And I'm not 454 total yards. 264 rushing yards for Tennessee.
Who is Tennessee?
Or whatever. I'm reading the goddamn thing. Oilers kick off, 40 seconds left in the game. Bradshaw gets up to the 32-yard line.
A Steeler named Bradshaw carrying the ball.
Right. Pittsburgh has 3 timeouts remaining. Down by 7.
Bradshaw's
Ed Brown, 22, 29, 300 yards.
If anybody is in franchise mode, or maybe you can take care of it afterwards, your number 24 for the Steelers has a towel.
Oh.
Just
Remind
turn
me
that off.
24 later.
Yeah. Bradshaw, so
Brown drops back to pass.
He can go back, I think.
Looking, throwing deep down the right side. Oh, caught by Burrow. Great catch. Timeout by Pittsburgh. 31 seconds left at the 35-yard line of Houston. No backs in the backfield on this shotgun. 5 wide receivers. Quick throw to a dial underneath. Pittsburgh takes a second timeout. 2nd down and 5. Pittsburgh is going to need a lot more than a dink and dunk right now. And Ed Brown has been making plays. Drops back, looking. He's got time. Deep pass down the left side. Burrell catches the ball on the 3-yard line and could not get out of bounds. 1st and goal for the Steelers. 20 seconds left, and they took their 3rd timeout. From the 3-yard line, Brown takes a snap. Looking, throws, touchdown in the back of the end zone. They are not giving it to him because he stepped out apparently. Looked like he was in to me, but they're not going to review that. 16 seconds left.
Meanwhile, in Montana,
2nd and goal.
In Montana, 21 inches have fallen of snow. Somewhere in Montana.
I heard there was a blizzard out west. Brown looking to pass, throws to the middle. Tracy drops the ball. It is now 3rd and goal. 13 seconds. Tomlin is freaking out on the sideline. Ballman is in the game at slot. Johnson moves out left. Brown all by himself in the backfield. Quick throw. Carpenter catches the ball. A touchdown. Holy cow. This might go to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. 10 seconds left. And a point. PAT away from tying it up.
Mike the Cop tweets out.
This is crazy.
Mike the Cop tweets out, what if people were as obsessed with being kind as they were with being right? Seems like that would make quite a difference.
You know, it might, but the problem is too many fucking idiots think they are right when they aren't, and that's where we got the other issue. The Oilers take a timeout to try and ice the point at, the PAT attempt, because I can't today. I don't think icing the kicker on a PAT is necessarily going to help, but, I mean, after all, Tampa Bay did win or lose against the Giants for missing a field goal after the kid hit plenty of them. The game is now tied with 10 seconds left. The Steelers kicker comes through in the clutch to tie it up. Whoever 79 is. The Steelers kicking the ball off. There you go. Kicking it deep. And Frazier at the back of the end zone just knees it. Takes it up to the 25-yard line with 10 seconds left, 2 timeouts. Will the Oilers just run the ball or kneel it to take it into overtime, or are they going to go for it? Looks like they're lining up in a run-heavy set. And they hand off the ball to Cannon. Cannon, oh, there's a flag on the play. It looks like it might be face mask. Personal foul, face mask against the Steelers. That'll be 15 yards, 1st and 10 on the 41. 7 seconds left. Oilers handing the ball off to Cannon has been nothing short of spectacular today. So Cannon could theoretically take this to the house. I mean, he's made longer runs already. And the Steelers are lined up.
Saturday Night Live's back there in my feed on YouTube.
Blanda dropped back. Blanda throwing the ball. Wow, I thought he caught that ball. 3 seconds left. 2nd and 10. Looks like the Oilers are trying to pull something out their hat.
While we were doing our games, Soundwave... Hold on a second. Soundwave 8177 Rodriguez broadcast a game between the 85 Bears and the 86 Giants in Madden 20.
Trips right for the Oilers. Throwing deep. Intercepted by Glass. But as the clock runs out and he is tackled, we are going to overtime. 35-35 at the end of regulation. This is crazy, ladies and gentlemen. The Oilers scored 21 points in the third quarter to take a comeback. Oilers. Steelers going to get the ball. Steelers are getting the ball, and it looks like they're getting the wind in their face, so... No, actually, I think they're not going to get it. Bradshaw gets out to the 40. He's up to the 44. 43. He got out of the first tackle and almost broke it out. Might have made a short time of this overtime. 67 yards to go to pay dirt. Oilers defense. Looks like a nickel set. Bunch in the box. 4 or 5 rushing. Dial gets a first down. 11 yards on the play. To the Oilers 46.
Wouldn't that be something that this ends in a tie?
That would be interesting. The Oilers are playing like their balls out, man. Coming out, 1st and 10 from the 46 of the Oilers. Brown from under center. Drops back, hands the ball off to Johnson. Johnson doesn't get nowhere. Loss of 2 yards.
Well, from the world of pro wrestling, Rick Bogner, best known as the fake Razor Ramon, passed away today at the age of 49.
That's a shame.
I'm not sure what his life story was, but it's amazing that the real Razor Ramon, with all the drug issues he had, is thankfully still with us.
Tracy.
So far clean.
Tracy gets about 5 yards on that play. Well, actually 7. He's up to 5 yards for the game. 3rd and 5 from the Oilers 41. Brown in a shotgun left. Drops back. Looking. Has time. Throws left. Almost intercepted. Incomplete. It is now 4th and 5. Will the Steelers go for it, or are they going to punt away? It would be a 67-yard field goal from here. Or 57-yard field goal from here. They are attempting the 57-yard field goal. And the ball is up. The kick is good. The Steelers have taken the lead by 3, 38-35.
57-yard field goal.
57-yard field goal. Sneaks it over to a bar. Yeah, he had about 3-foot clearance.
Yep.
And yes, both
Little
offenses are on fire there, Stonewall. Oilers getting their chance to take and return the favor. Frazier comes out of the end zone. 3 yards deep, gets up to the 25. This game is just intense, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes George Blanda, 13-20 for 205 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. He's got Billy Cannon out there with him. Shotgun left. drops back the pass. He's looking, throws to Cannon underneath. Cannon gets up, fighting tackles, gets the first down. 1st and 10 at the 36. Got about 11 on the play. Turned a 7-yard gain into an 11-yard gain. Cannon is just trying to be the difference maker in this game. Taking 3 players on at once. Blanda is throwing 10 yards per attempt. They are on fire right now. Blanda drops back to pass, throws right to Cannon again. Cannon out of bounds at the 44, 2nd and 2. Cannon has 3 receptions for 21 yards. I would have to say that if there's an MVP of this game, it would be Billy Cannon with his stellar running performance coming in after Toller went out with an injury. I still don't remember what the injury was, if they announced it or not. I missed it.
No idea.
Shotgun left.
I was busy losing at that time.
Blanda drops back, throws quick to Hennigan to the left on a slant. Hennigan with the first down. Gets to the Steelers' 44. Getting up to 3 minutes in the game left. They are almost within field goal range. From here would be a 61-yard attempt. But I don't believe the Oilers are going to go for a tie. Clock is ticking, 2:50 left in overtime. Blanda drops back and shotgun left. Looking, throws right. First down at the 30. Caught by number 18. I can't think of his name because, yeah, I think it's McLeod again. Yeah, actually, it looked like it said Tebow, but I could be wrong.
Oh, it's that Ekbo.
Oh, Ekbo. Okay, no idea.
This is about somebody you
Shotgun left
used.
again. Yeah, very rarely. I think he's like 2nd or 3rd string. Blanda dropping back, looking left, throws left to Cannon. Cannon gets up about 5 yards, maybe 4 on the catch. 4 yards on that pass. It is 2nd and 6. The clock is getting down to 2 minutes. They are in field goal range. Go figure, My Sim had to 2-minute warning in overtime. My Sim had to go into overtime. What the hell?
Yeah.
Blanda coming to the sideline to take a breather and discuss strategy. This game is unofficially brought to you by, I don't know what the hell just happened because I have a flag. Anyway. They are encroachment on defense. Wow, the Steelers don't even get a chance to set up, and they're already jumping off sides. That's going to hurt them. It is now 2nd and 1 from the 21 for the Oilers.
Encroachment penalty.
Yeah, that's just odd. But that's EA for you.
Yep.
No back, shotgun set, 3 wide right. Looking, Blanda. Time, throws right to Duval. Gets down to the 16-yard line. The clock is ticking.
They're going to kick the field goal and tie it.
Well, they're still going. I mean, they ain't got no reason to kick yet. Unless they let the clock start running some more.
Not to report news during this impressive game, but House of Representative Biggs introduced a motion to censure Adam Schiff for his quote-unquote parody transcript.
Wow, Adam Schiff is an idiot. Blanda from under center, hands off to Cannon. Cannon down the left, gets up to the 15-yard line for a 1-yard gain. 7 rushes for 171 yards. and 2 touchdowns. The clock is still running. It is 2nd and 9 from the 15-yard line. Oilers come out. Shotgun left, 3 wide right. Landa takes a snap, drops back, looks right, looks left, throws left. Out of bounds. Stops the clock. 3rd and 9. On the line already. Shotgun left, 2 wide right, 2 left. Handoff to Smith up the middle. Smith gets down to the 7-yard line, or 12-yard line, 14-yard line, because I can't do anything. Setting up for a field goal. The Steelers take their first timeout. It's 4th and 8. Watch both these teams. Like you said, you're going to call it. Oilers out to kick the 3 points to tie it up. 1:02 left in the game. Ball is up, and it's good. The game is tied at 38. The Steelers will get the ball with 58 seconds left. Ladies and gentlemen, yeah, the Steelers have 1 timeout left. This game, it's going to be a short kick, too. He kicks it at the 7. He's up to the 26. 55 seconds left in the game. Ed Brown has been on fire tonight, but the offense has been slowed down. He's got 4 passing touchdowns today, 27 to 37 for 381 yards. Let's see if the Steelers could march it down and get in field goal range, take the lead as the clock goes out, or put it in the end zone. Shotgun right, 3 left. Wide. Brown's back to pass. Looking. He's going to get sacked at the 12. Clock is running. 45 seconds. 2nd and 24. That is the 5th sack for the Oilers. 34 seconds and counting.
A 2nd tie in the league this year.
Yeah, quite possibly if they don't show some urgency here, but I'm not sure exactly how a tie would work with all the playoff implications.
I don't know, because they'd be 5-3-1.
30 seconds.
4-3-1.
Shotgun left, 2 wide right. Brown.
The Raiders would stay in their spot.
Takes a snap, looks right, quick. Looking deep. Time. Throwing deep, down the middle. Caught by Burrell. Down to the 31-yard line. Steelers take their final timeout with 11 seconds left, and they are in field goal range. The Steelers may have just took the knife out of their back.
It'd be a 48-yard field goal right now.
Expecting the Houston Oilers to take a timeout here, and they do. 31, 37, 38, yeah, 48-yarder. Steelers out there. I've very rarely seen this icing work at all, especially when the CPU is running things. Kick is up. The kick is long enough. The kick is good. And the Steelers take the lead with 7 seconds left in the game.
Well, that's it.
Oh, no, that's right. It's sudden death overtime. Yeah, my bad. Steelers win the game. That's what it is, yes. Because I forgot, they got rid of sudden death initially and went to it after the first score. Unless it was a touchdown. Yeah. 389 passing yards for the Steelers. 267 rushing yards for the Oilers. A hell of a fight. Both quarterbacks had stellar games. Brown throwing for almost double of Blanda, but both of them 70% or better on completions. That was just intense. Let's go take a look at some of the stats here. Brown, actually.
New York Times fires racist Sarah Young from the editorial board.
Oh, it only took him about a year too long.
Yeah.
Ed Brown had a 146.5 rating. George Blanda comes in at 94.6. Blanda, the difference there was the 2 interceptions. Rushing is where the real difference is. Johnson, 42 yards on 18 attempts for 2.3 per carry. No touchdowns. Toller coming in, and he was running 9.5 yards per carry at 10 attempts for 95 yards and 1 touchdown. But Billy Cannon, 24.4 yards per carry for 171 yards on 7 attempts with 2 touchdowns. And yards after contact, oddly enough, that's kind of odd. Yards after contact for Cannon were only 2. He was just getting away from everybody, and his longest run being 81 yards, while Toller's was 73 yards. Receivers.
What's Toller's injury?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll go check that in a second here. Average yards per... No, I want to see yards per reception. Okay. Johnson was the leading receiver in terms of attempts for receptions with 8 for Steelers. Burrell coming up big for 174 yards on 5 receptions. Granted, didn't get any touchdowns. Carpenter and Mack coming down with 2 each for the Steelers. Let's see if we can find out what the injury is. I don't know if that's going to be in here or not. No, it's not. That's crazy. We're going to finish that game and we're going to go look at the injuries before I end this broadcast. Injury report. Toller has a shoulder tear and will be out for 4 weeks. That was week 9. So he will return in he'll probably return in week 14 as opposed to week 13.
Right after Thanksgiving.
Yep. And with that, we're going to end the broadcast.